Anyway, let's go ahead and get it rock and rolling. Yeah, so yeah, the Select International, it's got the dragon scales. It has all kinds of stuff. I just thought it was neat because it was wildly cheaper than the regular Select. But do I have regular Select that's in the national package? Absolutely. Dude, I'm just saying. So the national guarantee, so hopefully everybody read over who gets what. But dude, don't count yourself out if you get one of the VIP entries, because every single break that sells out, another bonus goes into the prize pool. So the more that we sell out, the more crazy bonuses. There's white sparkle packs. There's the VIP gems black box, which who knows? There could $800 bazillion in there. Nobody knows. Silver packs, gold packs, breaker packs, all that good jazz. So, but to give you guys an idea, so if you guys are like, oh man, I gotta, I'm getting bottom of the barrel, I'm getting breaker packs each time. I got 25 breaker packs, 25 total breaker packs for a $55,000 package. I'll take a breaker pack. I'll take one. Do the math real quick. Yeah, it's a lot. You had to spend a lot of money to get one single breaker pack. So, same with gold, same with silver. I think silvers might push anywhere from 40 to 50 this year. 50 a pack. I think golds might be pushing 100 a pack. Dude, it's pretty wild, man. So, like I said, if you're down at the bottom of the barrel, I wouldn't be mad about it by any stretch of the imagination. So, yeah, definitely a great deal. Thanks, Popeye. And Popeye, you going to be up at the National this year, buddy? I hope so. And I hope if anybody's going to be at the National this year and going to be there on Friday, that's when the UBB, and thanks to Straw for setting up the UBB Little Fiesta, which is not really little. We always get wild. But Panini hooked us up with all kinds of stuff. And obviously, I'm going to bring up all kinds of stuff for you guys, too. So if you guys are going to be out at the National and you're here on the website, make sure to contact Straw. And I think Straw's going to put in all of his info. You guys can always shoot me an email and I'll forward it over to him. So, should be good, man. Should be good little, who doesn't like free drinks and a whole boatload of free cards? Hell, what was it, Boomstick last year? Or was it last year? Might have pulled a Kaboom or something like that, like out of some of the freebie packs. Oh, dude, Popeye. There it is. All right, there's Straw. Straw, put in your stuff. There it is. He already did. 7:30. Crust Brewing, Rosemont. See, I'm finding out too. Awesome. I'm so glad, dude. Straw, and since you're such a big dude, I'm going to have you work the door too, or work the entry to the party. I don't want riffraff. No riffraff. Get Straw and B Keys working the door? Hey, what's up, John? How you doing, buddy? Hey, so we got a good bit to crack tonight. I was wildly pleased, but like I said, the National only happens once a year. That's why take advantage of it. But we're going to start off with the Select Basketball International. All that goodness. So we'll start off with there. I did get word today that I'll be doing a quick little segment on Saturday. So if you guys are there on Saturday, swing over to the Panini booth. Let me double check the time. Let me see. I got the message earlier. Let's see. Where did I see that at? Did I make that up? What's going on here? Oh, no, there it is. All right, just locked in an additional break with Jared McCain and you at the National on 7:31, beginning at 1:15. It will be prior to the kids' case break at 2 o'clock. that day, and Jared will also be participating in the Kids Casebreak event. So on the 31st, which I think is a Saturday, is that a Saturday? What day is that? Let me double check. 31st. No, that's a Thursday. Holy smokes. Thursday, yes. So Thursday, I'll be breaking with Jared McCain on Thursday. How cool is that? That'd be pretty neat. Yeah. All right, here's a Rob Dillingham. Okay, that one's at 75. So the Blue Wave, we got a little serial numbered action there. So it says, look for the exclusive select stars jersey autographs in variety of Prism parallels. So, all right, I'll blow through the base here and get to that good stuff. All right, so that's Thursday. We'll be doing all that good jazz. It'll be awesome. Scotty Barnes, silver guy. Oh, man. The solar eclipse insert. Apparently, that's what... Oh, boy. This is what you were talking about. Dude, how about this little dragon scale of Tatum? How sick do these look? Who's got Boston? B Keys. Holy sh... Oh, good. I was worried it was going to be numbered to something higher than 8. Come on now, B Keys. All it... see, isn't that the goofiest thing? All it takes is one dang card, and you're all set. And then, like I said, the bottom of the barrel, they got gold and silver and breaker, and then everybody else is still in the mix for the VIP drawing, which do not discount the VIP drawing by any stretch. All right, little Franz Wagner, 21 out of 50. Okay. I'm trying to keep everything organized. All right, now that I kind of know the lay of the land, we'll be good to go. I'm kind of stoked to see Deca. What do we got here? We got the White Wave. Anthony Edwards, 29 out of 99. Dude, that's a solid amount of serial numbered stuff. That's just silly, the Tatum. All right, I ain't mad about any of that. All right, first box. Down the hatch. Let me grab more of this stuff. Or do I have more? I don't know. Maybe I do. So who else is going? Thunderball, are you making it to the National? Or what are we doing here? WJ? What about you? Anybody else? Chaz Michaels and I will be getting up there on, dude, Sunday. Like in a couple days. Sunday. Which is wild. Such a good time, though. And, yeah, dude. Get to help Panini out, and then Panini, in return, hooks us all up. How about this Stephen Castle, though? Who's got them? A long 703. 36 out of 50. Stephen Castle. Oh, yeah. Helping Panini with the... Oh, not this year. Wedding and honeymoon stuff next year. Everywhere. There you go. Yeah, I'm helping Panini out. Chad and I will be helping Panini get set up. And obviously, oh boy. Sweet little baby Jesus. What do we have here? How about a Select Stars jersey autograph red wave prism of Jalen Green? That ain't bad. Over to Houston. Matty G. Stephon. Little Tyrese Maxey. That will be out of 99. All right. I see you, Select. I'm kind of digging on select right now. Alexander Sarr. Cody Williams. A lot of rookies. They're not messing around. There you go. Topic, the blue guy out of 75. Extra base stuff in there. All right, Franz Wagner. Deron Holmes. Sure is. Last pack in this box. Still 10 boxes to roll. Here's Kyrie. Little green guy out of 50. Dude, I'm digging on Select International right now. Now all we need to do is see some gold action, right? Is there gold in here? Oh yeah, Dragon Scaled numbered from 75 to 8. There's Gold Wave. Oh yeah. Let's get a little gold in my life. Dude, I got my headband ready for tonight. Absolutely. I'm ready. Dude, hey, the week before Nationals is like Christmas. Paulie B looking for a little Giannis? Okay. Let's do it. Hey, hopefully you guys got locked in on your on some of those bonuses. And like I said, this is the time where I don't ever hear anybody be like, oh man, I got the last spot again. Because that just means you got a free break at that point. All right, Anthony Davis out of 99. Little chef. Zion at the buffet. And he got Lori Marketing out of 75. So yeah, basically everything will ship out, guys, after the after I get back from the National and able to get all the silver and the golds out to you guys. Just do it all at the same time as well. All right, Jacoby Walter out of 75 over to Toronto. Cameron Thomas. Jordan Kelly Clarkson. And last pack in this box, green guy. Got RJ Barrett. I remember back in 2020, I complained about getting the Lions again in Prison Break. And then he proceeded to pull 2 Lions cracked ice and 3 other autos. That's exact. Hey, WJ. And it's not, I'm not even mad about it. It's just all it takes is that one time to be like, oh, shit. Okay. Oddly enough, I kind of remember it. But especially with these, with the golds and the breakers. So if you have the last spot like River City, you basically got into a free break. You got a free break because you got a breaker pack. Then the gold packs too. So what, 6 spots or 5 spots? I forget what it is. 5 or 6 spots up from there. Wild. Just wild stuff. And then who knows what I'm going to come back with from the National as well. It could get really weird. Well, we all know that there's the VIP Black Gems box, which should be out of this world. What we got here? You got a little, Jackie. Little Jackie Q. 1 out of 50 though. Hey. Had them 3 out of 5 breaks. Told me to update preferences. Shut. Some magical pulls. That's exactly what happens. And the rest is history, right, WJ? The rest is history. All right, Tyrese. I'm trying to see if I can sneak in some breaks while we're up there at the National, which I think would be pretty neat. But you guys know damn well how busy the National is. It is alarming. 49 out of 99. I was actually pretty excited for my wife to see it last year. My wife saw it. She was like, wait a second. Is it this busy every day? I was like, yeah. She was like, wait. This many people are trying to... Oh, whoa now. Hey now. If you're going to get a weirdo Zion, make it the Sherbert style. What's up, Boom? 7 out of 20. Hey, it's a little Sherbert. The orange, pink, yellow, Zion. Hey, it'll be cool to get the whole group back together too. Miles Bridges. Michael Porter Jr. Last pack of this box. Still an alarming amount of boxes to go. But the stuff looks pretty good too. Karl Anthony Towns. 65 out of 75. So if you're just now tuning in, one of the biggies, the Dragon Scale out of 8. Tatum. Come on. Come on now. All right. And we hit the, the Jalen Green, but that was a little redemption guy, but still good. Boomstick and Little Boom, I imagine. And Little Boom's probably older than I am somehow now. Is he going to be up at the National? I'm excited to see everybody. You threw in a 2018 encase box for a random basketball break, and the Luka came out. Voice went small. I was like, this is a box on my shelf for 3 years. Oh, dude, don't worry. Hey, Paulie, I remember that one to a T. Because that was, we were doing Ultimate 8 basketball. And I remember that was one of the boxes that was just like built into Ultimate 8 basketball. Yeah, and we pulled the Luka, the 101. Dude, I loved it. I think one of the Texas boys scooped that little hit up there. Maybe Jake? Where's he at now? Where's Jake at now? Maybe he's... Break me off a little something, brother. I know, dude. That was a pretty special break. It's only been a handful of times. I think the Tom Brady 101 flawless, that was a big one. Oh, wait a second. Hey now, over to the Lake Show. Give me some Luka Bean over to Frankie. 5 out of 20. Oh, come on now. Sherbert getting up in it. There was the Luka. See, you ask. Ask, you shall receive. You're just cheering on Frankie. Thunderball's like, son of a biscuit. Because I think it was Mavs. All right. Weird. It's weird, that whole Lakers logo thing. All right, here's a Reed Shepherd, little green guy. 27 out of 50. Over to the Rockets, but the Rockets got that nice Jalen Green. Should be like a patch auto. Here's a Terrence Shannon Jr. Because I thought it was. Jaren Jackson, silver guy. And he got a little Dalton Connect. 72 out of 99. Lake Show. Doing a little bit of yard work right there. I like that. Okay. Halfway through. Well, after this box, we'll be halfway through the select guy. A little bang for your buck right here, too. Hey, so I'm super stoked too. Like I said, tomorrow and Friday, also be selling some national breaks. So if you missed out tonight for some unknown reason, don't miss out the next 2 days. That's your best bet. I will be getting some, dude. I got like some off the wall like personals, and it'll be something silly like something. Wait a second. What you got here? Dude, how sick do these look? How about a little solar eclipse? Jawbird going over to Memphis. River City. Holy smokes, dude. Those look awesome. Jeez. All right, and there's a Jalen Tyson out of 75 over to the Cavs. Dude, the solar eclipses look ballin'. Oh my gosh. That is too freaking awesome, dude. I'll tell you what, Select International was the way to go. Oh yeah, I think that's definitely one of those case hit guys. Although the Dragon scales look really good. Yeah, so look for the ultra rare solar eclipse insert. That would be it. So over to Memphis and River City. There you go, dude. Brandon Ingram. Big question is, what am I going to bring up for the UBB Fiesta? Well, actually, Panini has they have a good amount of stuff for... Oh, another Dragon scale. And it's a rookie. Cody Williams over to the Utah Jazz. Who's got Utah? That'd be Eric P, 21. Make him say, Eric P, 5 out of 8. Dude, this looks so good. Golly. Okay. Little Banchero. But as I was saying, yeah, I'm going to bring up some wild stuff, but Panini's hooking us up. So if you are going to be at the National, Straw put his info up top. Shoot him an email, or you can always shoot me an email too. And then we'll get you on the list. Out of 75, you got Brandon Ingram. So about halfway done with this, the Select International. I like it. Cam Spencer. Back over to Memphis. Zachary. And green guy of Topic. OKC. There we go. All right. Let's keep it rolling, dudes. Keep it rolling. But really nice solar eclipse of Ja Morant over there. But our second Dragon scale coming out of 8. It's Cody Williams, but there's a Cody Williams super collector out there somewhere. So we got all kinds of contenders to do tonight. Contenders Hobby, and we blew through both Contenders Hobby that were in the National package just tonight. So that's done. If you're waiting around for those, you'll be waiting around a long time because there's no more. But there should be, yep, if you didn't jump into Contenders Optic, I would. I think there's only one more Contenders Optic. 56 out of 99, Donovan. Ayton. Blue guy of the Joker. Over to Denver out of 75. Kind of stoked to see Prism Deca. I really am. Never seen it before. And so I kind of do want to see it. All right, here's a Yuka Kawamura. It's a rookie. And it's over to Memphis. 46 out of 50. Hey, but there's some of the new personals up there too. There's the new Luminance. As much as I wanted to add packs to Luminance, it wasn't part of the actual package. So I was like, all right, well, we can just do it as personals if everyone wants to crack it. Nice Jalen Williams, the white Prism out of 99. There's a lot of serial numbered stuff out of here. I like it. Here we go. 5 boxes to go. Hey, what's up, A. Miller? There he is. So wait, A. Miller, you passed up on a VIP ticket. Now, that's not like you. It's somewhat concerning. Miles Turner. A whole lot of extra cards in there because there wasn't enough in the last one. Brandon Ingram again. Dame time. Well, Damian Lillard. That'd be the green on green. 20-something out of 50. Paul George. Andy Wiggins. Whole lot of extra cards and another nice Jason Tatum, the white wave. That's out of 99. So we only got 4 boxes left of this Select International. I think this stuff for the price point, out of this world. And we're not even done with it yet. So by chance, I do have more of this. May not be a bad one to jump into. All right, Keyshawn George. White wave out of 99. Topic. And Giannis. Silver. And blue guy of TJ Saloon out of 75. All right. I still know how to crack with the best of them. It still doesn't beat that 1 year Popeye. And maybe even A. Miller was out there. A couple of you guys were. But whenever we opened the Donruss Football 18-box case. And it was probably a stupid year with just like a gazillion awesome friggin' rookies. All right, another silver Giannis. But we all sat around the table and we did a master taste break. All right. Ooh, is this another solar? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Popeye was helping. Hey, dude, Memphis is crushing this. How about the solar eclipse of Zach Edey now? Kind of creepy. 2 solars in 1 case. And a Josh Hart. Nobody cares about Josh Hart. Dude, Memphis is crushing it. River City. Not only did we hit 2 solars, but Memphis hit both of them. That's pretty wild. LaMelo, silver. We should have at least one more. Here's a Terrence Shannon Jr., 75. We should have at least one more patch auto. So I've noticed over the years, the international stuff, normally what they do is it's like 2 autos, like 2 patch autos, and then other serial numbered stuff. There's a lot more serial numbered stuff than other international products. So this is pretty good, man. Green guy, Banchero, 43 /50. And Devin Carter, Sacramento. I'd still like to see something gold. Here's De'Aaron Fox. And he got DeJounte Murray out of 99. Was today's release for Topps Chrome? Was that a thing? I think I was talking to one of my buddies that does breaks, Cardsmith, and he was like, dude, Topps Chrome might not have a serial numbered parallel in an entire box. I was like, okay. Sounds good. Sounds like Fanatics is just right on top. Right on top of it. Now I'm kind of glad I'm not breaking any of it. So the funny thing about Topps is I decided not to sell my soul to Topps. And for that, they're like, well, you're dead to us. And I was like, all right, sounds good. Because they're a bunch of cuckoo birds anyway, right? Here's DeMar DeRozan. They're like, go ahead, just send over all your financials and send everything to us, and we are now your big boss. That ain't gonna happen. Ha ha! Not today. Not today. Isaiah Collier. Really, WJ? That's kind of good to hear in a weird, awesome way. Like it kind of validates that I'm not like off the wall crazy, like for doing it. Like it's just it's kind of goofy to me. You see some of these other people that they're like, oh man, these are our dudes, like these are our breakers. And people are going to jail. People are running up millions of dollars of debt. Like millions. Like on the hook for millions of dollars. And they shut down, disappear. People are trying to, like, what was that, Platinum? Tried to, like, took a box cutter to some dude's, to employee neck on camera. Like, those are the guys that you want representing you? Like, if that's your guys' way of doing things, I want no part of it by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, really, they're absolutely bonkers. So, you know what? I think, I don't want to say, but I think I may have been the only breaker out of everybody, seriously, every single person that did not go with Topps and didn't bow down to Topps. I feel like we're doing okay. We're having fun, aren't we? I get it. It's going to get weird, but what happens if, I don't know, like what happens if some weird, you're like, oh no, shared license with Panini. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? No one knows. That's the beauty of it. All right. This one's going to be at what's that, 99? Hey, those kind of look tight, though. Bobby Clintman. Listen, if I was a Bobby Clintman super collector B keys, I'd be all about this one. Yes, I do remember Chris Justice. Super nice guy. Oh, absolutely. I know. Hey, Chris is WJ. Chris was fantastic, dude. All right, here's a Missy. 11 out of 20. Over to the Pelicans. No, you know what? I think it's gonna be a pretty big shift, man. And if everybody's like, or some of those like tops or fanatics is like, oh, backyard breakers is their dudes. All right, have at it, man. Those guys are cuckoo balls too. I won't even step foot in the Breakers Pavilion at the National. I haven't for the past 5 years, 5 or 6 years. Won't even step foot into the Breakers Pavilion. It's a circus. It is legitimately a circus. You got Whatnot giving out hot pretzels, which actually sounds pretty damn good right now. We got Whatnot giving out hot pretzels with breaks. Get out of here. You got dudes playing beer pong with breaks. Also, sounds kind of cool right now. I like that. But it's a clown show. Yeah, dude, it is the Wild West. And yeah. Too tired for that, man. Too tired for that. I like hanging out with you guys anyway. I feel like over the past 13 years, we've had we've been able to build a pretty good base of just like, hey, we like to hang out. We don't like any dumb shit. We just like to break and somebody that we can trust to break, and that's about it. You know? Yeah, dude, absolutely. We got another one. How about Antoine if you're an Antoine Watson super Antoine Watson. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I know a lot of you guys, yeah. Like I said, I ain't trying to mess around. I'd rather you guys have a nice, safe joint to just hang out and, yeah, crack some boxes and do what feels right. That's it, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. One of the reasons why you don't go to the Nash, yeah. Well, but if you did, yeah, you're right though. The UBB party is kind of lit up, and for those of you that have not been to a UBB party, I mean, Thunderball can tell you. Same with Popeye. Same with a couple of you guys in here. Here's a Cam Spencer. We did get a gold wave, and I like it. That's 2 out of 10. And Memphis just threw the haymaker with 2 solar eclipse things, and now you get a little gold wave on top of that, too. Dude, tacos at the UBB, it doesn't get any better than that? It doesn't. Who else would hire twins to bartend for us behind the bar? I'm going big this year. I just hope you guys know that. I'm going real big. Here's Jalen Tyson, 25 out of 50. Over to them Cavs. Nobody else does that stuff. That's silly. I always love paying attention to the small details. And you guys may not see it, but I do it. I pay attention to the small details. I love the small details. And the reason why I love the small details about my events or whatever it is, or if it's at the National, it's that when somebody that's hosting a lot of people, or select few people, or whatever it is, whether we go out to dinner, whatever it is, if somebody pays attention to the super small details that you guys may not notice, but it feels like that's how it should have been anyway, that means that that person actually cares. And so that's why the small details, everything, like nobody probably noticed. The twins that were bartending had the exact same outfit because I was like, nope, I want you guys to be identical. I don't want there to be any, I want people to question who's who. I want, I did, whenever there was like, oh yeah, Scotty's like, oh man, I love Grey Goose. Well, there's a bottle of Grey Goose here. Every single thing that you guys could possibly imagine was here for you guys, no matter what. Hey, there you go, Thunderball. I like it. That's exactly it, WJ. Like, I don't, yeah. No, I know. Paulie's like, damn it, had to wait another week. I know. But the good thing is, we're all here hanging out. You guys know I haven't really opened up it's been closed on the, somebody has to reach me on the bat line to get approved on the site because I don't know, man. I like what we got going on. I think it's a really good thing. And I think it's something special that a lot of other websites, I don't even think they could appreciate it. I don't think they could wrap their head around what we built over the past 13 years. And I think that's one of the biggest things that Topps has overlooked. And I think that they're going to pay dearly for it in the long run. I really do. So all that being said, vibes through the roof with you guys because I love you guys. And yeah, we'll just crush boxes, have fun. I'll bring back so much stuff from the National. It'll be awesome. And that's what we'll do, man. We'll just keep having fun with it, dude. Because once we stop having fun, that's when it turns into backyard breaks. No, I'm joking. No, dude, Dakota's out. That turd bucket. Here's that was my first real experience with this, I don't even know what generation that's called. Now, granted, there's some good ones and there's some bad ones. That one was just got wildly complacent, got super greedy. I was like, bro, go easy, man. You're 23. Go easy. Rob Dillingham Silver. There it is. That's just good vibes everywhere. And LaMelo Ball. Hey, listen, he's going to ball out of 99. Dude, I'll tell you what, for the price point, break was kind of sick. I love the solar eclipses. Memphis just absolutely cleaning house over there. So much serial numbered stuff. The dragon scales, we did get some golds, which was great. All kinds of stuff, dude. I'm going to mess around. I'm probably going to find another one of those cases. Panini had to send a pallet, an actual pallet, to me for this, for the National stuff. They didn't mess around sending individual boxes. They sent me an actual pallet. Big rig backing up into the office. All right, let me get everyone saved up. Hey, don't forget. River City, you got a breaker pack. Those might be $100 a pack. Like I said, we got 25 breaker packs, and we had to spend $55,000 to get the 25 breaker packs. Pretty good if you get one. Same with the golds. There's 125 golds in the $55,000 pack. There's 175 silvers. So there really wasn't a lot of packs. So I'm telling you guys, hang on to them or sell them or whatever. But if you do get one of the gold, silver, or breaker packs, just know that it's damn near a free break at that point. So, but I appreciate everybody's support. And then, like I said, everybody else that has the VIP entries, don't let those be like, oh, well, I'll never hit anything. Whatever, dude. The more that we sell out, every single time we sell out another national break, another bonus goes into that the little stash that will be divvying up whenever I get back to, which will be it'll be a blast. So, all right, let me get that first one saved up.